Hello, and thank you so much for joining me here on So Stitchex. I'm Academia, and today we're going to be talking about mirror boxes. I told you after I did the review of the book Inside the Mirror Box, or Into the Mirror Box. I can't quite remember the title. I'm putting it down below. Please feel free to check the description. Okay. I told you we would make them. It finally happened. I've just been lazy about doing the video. Okay. So you see here, we have the boxes, and I'm going to show you the construction of these boxes very shortly, because it was a long process. The hardest part was, honestly, making sure they were perfect. So
that's called OCD.
Which I will link down the materials I used down below, made some mirror boxes. Sorry, I'm trying not to blind everyone. With these 6x6 inch pieces of mirror. It's a reflective plastic that's easy to cut. You could use X-Acto knives, which I did, and scissors to cut where you need. Like on the lid, I used a knob that was shiny because I made two boxes. For the mirror box that faces with the mirrors out, to reflect out, I used a knob that was reflective, so it blended in with the mirrors, as you see. Also, I grinded this bit myself. Isn't that lovely? It's nice and even, and it looks so good. I'm very happy of it. For the black one, because I have one where the mirrors face inward, I used a black knob. Now, the boxes are 6x6 on the outside for the mirror, and 6x6 on the inside for the black. So, one mirror box is black on the inside, painted fully black, and fully mirrored on the outside. The one that is mirrored on the outside, it is 6x6 on the outside, and the corners I went over with glitter glue, which also helped adhere the pieces of reflective glass, quote unquote, to it. It's just a reflective plastic. It's not sharp, which is good. That means when I drop this, which I inevitably will because I am a klutz, that it'll be okay. And it means that it won't like crack and shatter and cut up my paws, because I don't want to do that. That would suck. Which is something you have to be mindful of. Now, you don't have to do what I did, which is the 6x6 boxes. I did that because I bought the mirrors first, and then since we built the boxes by hand, you will see the process in a moment, where we cut it out, we sanded everything, we nailed it all together. I painted it, which I don't have on video, me painting. I don't have me on video using the glitter glue to fill in the cracks where the mirrors touch, because I am a klutzy, messy person. Like, I make such a big mess. And since I am my camera person, I don't really want to ruin my setup. And the area we was in is not exactly camera friendly to do my setup, so there's no way to prove like I used the sander, which I sanded a bunch of wood just for funsies, and I'm gonna paint it. But yeah, so you can see where we screwed this in. I painted everything. It's so nice. I did this. It's nice. And I put the mirrors on, and that was that. That process was really easy. For this one, we just did, to keep it all the 6x6 on the outside, we did a little plop. We did have to reshave a couple pieces of wood because it was a little big, but it's okay. For this one, we did a hinge. We got the hinge, which isn't on video, neither are the handles, but we got the handles for, they were either 99 cents or $1.99, but I'm pretty sure they were 99 cents. Or close to $1, like right at $1. For both the handles, we got the cheaper ones, but they were perfect for what I needed, from Home Depot. We also got the cute little hinges from Home Depot. And then on the inside of this one is the mirrors. I also have some demonstrative items inside. All right, so without further ado, we're going to cut to my little montage of live action creating the boxes.
Okay. So those are kind of light because those are just kind of splintered off. Doesn't make it as hard to cut when they do that. You can see how little material is actually there.
Yeah.
Using this hammer is totally overkill, but okay. I was about to say I'm making this work.
I saw. But now you know you have to get some.
Yeah, I was thinking that it would come with at least a couple pieces.
Yeah.
Because there's Makita and they're like, alright, that's a big boy brand.
Ooh.
So I'm very happy to have one now. Oh, that's dangerous. Matter of fact.
Do I need to be scared?
No.
Okay.
Better idea though. Then, when you get your knob in there, it's like sealed.
Yeah.
For now.
Hey, you guys. I hope that was fun. There were sea shanties. There was us being idiots and not paying attention to the items that are clearly right in front of our fucking faces. You know? It was okay. Nobody lost their thumbs. Nobody got Final Destination head slice. We're good. And the boxes are lovely. Like, I love it. Ah! They're really heavy. They're pretty sturdy. Like, they're not heavy, but, like, you see, it's got some chunk to it. That's some chunk. Okay. So, if you watched my review of the book, then, you know, I talked about a couple ways you can use the boxes. I'm not going to reiterate it too extensively because I don't want to repeat myself a lot. Plus, it can be taken so many different ways. Like, it's really a purpose tool. It's like trying to explain to you how to use a wand. Like, yes, there's a billion ways to do it, but there's one basic way, and that's swish and flick. You're like, it's not that hard, okay? So, like, with the boxes, which I have the video down below, so you can either buy the book or you could just watch me talk about it. That's fine, too. You're going to take a box, and the most easiest way is to know what your spell is first. So, you can make a mirror box, really easy. You could go through the process like I did, which took a little longer than would be necessary. Or you can go to the Dollar Tree and buy a tiny box. This box, which I have holding pins and needles, was like $1. I bought it for the demonstration, but it's really easy. So you take the box, and you could take some of the reflective plastic I told you about. See, it has a blue, like, film on top that you would peel off. It also has a white film on the back, or a white paper on the back that helps make it adhesive, okay? This is the sticky part. I found that adhering it to the wood, it helps to have glue along the edges. I have to glue back down on because I decided I hated the way the top part of the metallic box looked right here. So I recut it, which I just kind of have this part sitting in. I don't really have it in all the way, because you could put it in all the way like this, but I just kind of have it sitting in so I don't have to, like, fight it as hard. I recut this, and I haven't glued it back down yet, which means I have to do that. And I use either Gorilla Glue for wood, or I use E6000, which is my preferred glue. But as soon as I either find my E6000 or buy a new tube, I've got like 15 billion things to repair because I'm a klutz. So, anyway, so you could buy this on Amazon. It was like between 12 and 15 bucks. Like, it's super cheap. If you don't want to buy this, when you're at the Dollar Tree and you buy this, you could buy some mirrors there. They also have glitter glue. If they don't have small enough mirrors, which is possible, or they don't have any of the reflective little toy mirrors in the toy section, you could buy a bigger mirror, put it in a bag, break it, okay? Very carefully. Put it in like a plastic bag, like the bag you buy it in. Like, that's fine. Break that shit on the ground. Take the pieces carefully. I'd suggest wearing gloves because you got to protect the paws. And make like the pieces fit together and fill in any gaps with the glitter glue. Because if you didn't know, glitter is the herpes of the art world, and it reflects everything. I love glitter. Such a fairy. I am enamored with all the glittery, shiny things. If you're near me, you're probably going to leave covered in glitter. Congratulations, you've been blessed. So I put like glitter glue along the edges. Yeah. So you get glitter glue and fill in the cracks so that if any of the magic tries to escape in the cracks that aren't mirrored, you can fix that. You can also grout it with like a very heavily glittered or silver like metallic paint. If you have that, that's fine too. And you don't have to make permanent boxes like I'm suggesting. This is just a cheap way to have a reusable item, so you're not constantly creating waste or constantly having to deconstruct and reconstruct something. You have it ready. All you have to do is cleanse and repeat. Boom. It's that easy. You can also just take aluminum foil and wrap that bitch. That's how you make it. Now, why are you using it? For this, you would, for this box specifically, because the mirrors are facing inward, which does change the intent of the spell. Now, you can rewrite it to fit any box. Like, if I didn't have a box that faced inward, say I had a box that faces outward, which I think the box that faces inward is more practical to have as a permanent box, because even if it gets scuffed, I can just, like, brush it off and it's black. If the mirrored one gets scuffed, it messes up the reflection, and that just kind of ruins the whole appeal. However, the pack that comes with all the mirrors comes with like 3 or 4 times what I need. So like, even if I need to re-mirror it, like, it's good. Plus, it's so cheap. I can just buy more really easily, and I'll use it for like anything. But so you write your spell according to the box you have made or are going to make. For this one, you will reflect it in on them instead of reflecting it outward. So imagine this one is manifesting. Imagine like, I'm dumbing it down a lot. This isn't exactly how it is, but if you have to make a basic formula, like the most simplified form of a formula, this is banishment. This is manifestation. This is banishment. Okay? This is sending it out because it is reflective. It is casting it out. Okay? It is going to cast it out or protect it. Okay? Think of it this way. You are banishing the negativity. The negativity comes in, hits the barrier, it's gone. That's what the reflective on the outside means. The black box is reflecting everything on the inside. This is secluding someone by themselves, but it's a little bit different than just reflecting off. In this case, the only thing that can find them is what is inside the box with them. The killer is inside the house. Okay. Yeah, so with the mirrored one, you would be trapped in darkness. Is this good? Maybe you need to cool off. Is it good that you're rejecting anything that hits you? Maybe. Maybe you need to let some stuff back off. This is very dumbed down. It can be reinterpreted. It can be expanded upon. It's like trying to dump, like, yes, E equals MC squared is the dumbed down version, but to actually understand it, you're going to take a lot longer to study it. That's what this is, okay? A mirror box is an advanced tool. I have dumbed it down into the ABCs, but in reality, you need to know how to read full words, okay? So with this one, I'll give you an example of how to use this box precisely. So say you have somebody. I'm going to write, this isn't a real person. This is just a doll that I really like. It was like 25 cents. Isn't she a cutie? Oh, her name's going to be Sheila. Say Sheila is someone I know from, maybe from church or something. And I will put Sheila's full name, birthday, all that chiz. Put my intent the other way. Make a nice little name paper, petition paper. Put that bitch in the box. And then this represents Sheila. This is going to be my tagline, my personal concerns, my connection to this individual. Maybe I have a piece of her involved in this case. Maybe this is her puppet. Maybe it has spirit paper involved in here, and I put that in here. Say I'm putting other herbs. Put that shit in the box, okay? Really easy. Just put it in the box. Everything you own in the box right here. You're good, okay? I know that was bad. Don't judge me. You're going to take her? Sorry, Sheila. Put that bitch in the box. Boom. Bitch in a box. Okay, so you got the bitch in the box. We're going to close her in. She is surrounded by the mirrors, okay? What are we reflecting back on her? Well, what did I put on the name paper? It is going to reflect onto her thousands of times back in on itself. And every reflection will bounce off of itself and reflect again. So that it's just an infinite loop of reflections. I mean, have you ever walked into, like, a mirror maze? It just, if you angle it right, it goes on for days. You're right. But yeah, so in this case, I wrote that Sheila needs to embrace her let's say, embrace her creativity, or embrace her passion, or embrace her confidence. And so in this box, she's going to embrace those things, and it's going to reflect hundreds of times. The way you can charge it, if I had something in here, like say I had a personal concern and it was a breakable object, maybe a small glass vial or something else, I would tap it. But because I know that all I have in here is paper and a fluffy doll and quote unquote herbs. I didn't put herbs in here because I'm not doing a spell right now. But you're going to shake this bitch. Sheila! Get good! Get good! You just shake it. Anytime you see her doubting herself, losing her passion, losing her creativity, whatever the fuck you did this spell for, shake this bitch. Bitch, get it together, woman! I'm telling you now. Boom. That's all you gotta do. And then once she's gotten, like, she's stepped up to the plate, she's learned, like, you got some big balls, woman. Take her out. Dissemble everything you have inside, or in this case, I would cleanse my poppet. That's a representation for everyone. This one's just cute. I just like it. But say this was my poppet, I would cleanse it, thank it for its service, and then have it ready for reuse or whatever I'm going to do. Kind of like a Reiki doll. That's what she's supposed to be right now. I would take my name paper, and in my case, I could either burn it and bury the ashes, or just bury it, because I mean, it's paper. It's paper. But that's what I would do. I would cleanse by probably, I would do some incense or shake some bells. Hell, because I know that this is not real glass and that the wood is sturdy, I could put bells inside it and shake it, and that will be my way of cleansing it. Same thing with this one. Say I took this, opened it, put my name paper with the intent, which would be different. It would be structured differently, but mean the same thing. I want her to banish her insecurity. I want her to banish her listlessness, banish the funk in her brain. I want her to reject mundane. No, not mundane. I want her to reject mediocrity. I want her to do whatever. And now I'm going to shake her because I know nothing in here is going to break. If something's going to break, just tap it. Or you can gently move it in a circle. Clockwise for manifesting, counterclockwise for banishing. That's another alternative if you don't just want to get along, little doggy. Like, that's fine. Okay, so that's how it works. It's really simple. It's legit idiot-proof. Now, it's only an advanced tool. Like, it's idiot-proof to use. Like, it's not hard, okay? It's like you learn how to use safety scissors when you're in kindergarten. This is a box. Like, if you didn't learn how to put your toys away, then you know, would probably have a disadvantage. But because we all learned how to pick our stuff up because we didn't know, or most of us did, because we don't all have a spoon up our ass, you just put your shit in the box and shake it. That's it. Really easy. Or tap it if it's, you know, fragile. Because, you know, you don't shake fragile things. That's how you get fuck shit up. You only struggle when you hit the structuring of the spell. Because you have to word it just so. Remember, are you reflecting outward or are you reflecting inward? And then structure your spell the correct way. Cleansing, remembering the energy that you put into it, properly charging it, and properly disassembling it. That is where the problems emerge. Now, I will leave a link in the description below to the spell and or spell book, excuse me, and to the materials needed for this. I'm going to put something random that works for the knobs, since I don't know for sure if I can find the exact knobs on HomeDepot.com. I'm also going to put just like a recommendation of thickness of wood, since I don't really know if you're going to buy wood, but I can find some recommends. This I got from the Dollar Tree. Just go to any of your crafting stores. This was the Dollar Tree, but at somewhere like Michael's or Hobby Lobby or another like hobby store, it'll probably be like between $2 to $20, depending on the thickness, quality, and honestly, the neighborhood it's in. Because depending on where you're at, I'm not going to lie, them prices be changing. They can't lie to me. However, I will list everything that I can in the description below, and you too can make your own mirror box. And you too can shake a bitch like Sheila. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Academia, and this is So Stitch X. If you like the video, please leave a like. Please leave a comment. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. I would love to see your smiling faces here again virtually through the computer. All right. Have a wicked evening. I will see you here next time. Bye.